The story begins with two siblings, Becky and Cal, who are driving to San Diego in their car. Becky is 6 months pregnant, and they're on their way to give her baby to another family because Becky's boyfriend had betrayed her. Due to the long drive, Becky starts feeling sick, so Cal pulls the car over to the side of the road near a church. Where they stopped, there was tall grass growing alongside the road. Suddenly, they hear a child's voice coming from the grass calling for help. The voice says he's lost in the grass. Then they hear a woman's voice from the same grass, the child's mother, telling her child not to call for help. Hearing this, Becky and Cal decide to help these people. Cal parks his car near the church and they both head into the grass together. As Becky walks deeper in, she tries to call the police, but there's no signal inside. Suddenly, Becky and Cal get separated from each other. Meanwhile, Cal keeps moving forward, calling out to the child, but the child's voice keeps getting farther away. That's when Cal realizes something's seriously wrong here. He shouts to Becky, telling her to stay right where she is. Becky hears Cal's voice and stops in her tracks. Becky then tells Cal that she'll count to 3, and they'll both jump at the same time so they can figure out each other's location. They jump together and can see each other. They were actually pretty close, so they decide to jump again. But this time they end up much farther apart. Seeing this, both of them get really freaked out. Now they're convinced something's definitely not right about this place. They try desperately to get out, but they just can't find their way back. The whole day passes like this, and now it's nighttime. While Becky's wandering through the grass, she runs into a man named Ross, who turns out to be the father of the child who had been calling for help. Becky tells Ross everything that's happened. Ross tells Becky to come with him and they'll find her brother together. On the other side, we see Cal, exhausted and sitting down somewhere. A kid approaches him from behind, the same kid who had been calling for help earlier. This boy's name is Tobin. The kid tells Cal that this place has a special property. It doesn't move anything that's dead. But Cal ignores what he's saying and asks the kid how he got here. Tobin explains that he came to the church with his family. That's when he heard a man calling for help from the grass, so he went in, and his mom and dad followed him in and got trapped here too. Then Tobin tells Cal that his sister is going to die. Cal is shocked to hear this because he never told Tobin anything about having a sister. Cal asks Tobin how he knows about his sister, and Tobin explains that he doesn't actually know his sister. A rock told him all this, and the grass told the rock. Tobin then leads Cal to this rock, which sits right in the middle of the tall grass. It has a really weird shape. Just as Cal is about to touch the rock, he hears Becky's voice. Cal immediately starts chasing after the sound. Gradually, their voices get muffled by the tall grass, and 2 months pass by. After this, we see a man. It's Travis, Becky's boyfriend. He's been searching for Becky and Cal and ends up at the same church. He finds their car there. Looking for Becky and Cal, he goes into the church but doesn't find anything. Then he spots one of Becky's books near the grass by the roadside. Following this lead, he heads into the grass to search for her. He knew he could easily get lost in the tall grass, so he was bending the grass behind him to leave a trail. But the grass he was bending kept straightening itself back up. He was moving forward, using the sun as his guide, when something happened that completely blew Travis's mind. In a single moment, the sun changed direction. Travis thinks maybe he's just seeing things. He keeps moving forward, searching for Becky. Day turns to night, and exhausted, he sits down in one spot to rest. While he's resting, he notices some movement in the grass, and suddenly Tobin appears behind him. Seeing him, Travis gets scared. Tobin says, "Don't be afraid, Travis." Hearing this, Travis gets even more scared because this was his first time meeting Tobin. So how the hell did he know his name? Travis asks Tobin how he knows him, and Tobin explains that they've met before. He came here looking for Becky. Tobin tells Travis to follow him and leads him to a body, which is Becky's. Seeing this, Travis is completely shocked and sits down next to Becky's body crying. Then Tobin tells Travis that this grass doesn't move dead things. After saying this, he vanishes. Travis stays by Becky's body all night, and as soon as morning comes, he starts looking for a way out. He's wandering around trying to find an exit when he hears a woman's voice. Travis calls out for help. Then we see a family outside. It's actually Tobin's family. There's Tobin with his dog Freddie, his mom Natalie, and his father Ross. This was the time when Tobin first came to that church with his mom and dad. Just like Tobin had explained earlier, they had heard a man calling for help and trying to help him. They got trapped in the grass. The exact same thing was happening now. The man calling for help was none other than Travis himself. Hearing Travis's voice, Tobin's dog runs into the grass, and Tobin chases after him into the grass. Seeing Tobin go in, his mom and dad also follow him into the grass. After this, all these people get trapped inside the grass, and day turns to night. Ross, searching for his wife and child, ends up at the same rock. He just keeps staring at the rock, then walks up to it and touches it. And that's how this night passes. The next morning, Tobin's voice can be heard calling for help again. There's a car parked by the road with 2 people inside listening to his voice. It's Becky and Cal. They've stopped on the road just like before, and everything that happened previously is happening again. But this time there's something different. Travis is there. Now both of them come inside searching for Tobin and get trapped. Becky and Cal are calling out to each other, and Travis hears Becky's voice. He calls out to Becky, and both Becky and Cal hear his voice. Hearing Travis's voice, Becky asks him, "Travis, what are you doing here?" Travis tells her that he came here looking for her. Becky tells him that they just got here, so how did he get here before them? Travis then calls out to Tobin, and he hears Tobin crying. Tobin says that someone killed his dog. Hearing this, Travis remembers what Tobin had told him, that this place doesn't move dead things. Travis then tells Tobin to stay right where he is and tells Becky and Cal to follow Tobin's voice to get to him. This method works, and everyone manages to get together in one spot. Becky asks Travis how he got there. Travis explains that he came here looking for them. They'd been missing for 2 months. Cal says that they only left home 2 days ago, so how did Travis get here before them? This causes an argument between Travis and Cal. Becky calms everyone down and tells them to focus on figuring out how to get out of here. Travis then lifts Tobin onto his shoulders and asks him to look for the church, but surprisingly, even though the church was so huge, it wasn't visible from inside the grass. Then Travis spots a building. They start heading toward that building. But after walking just a little further, Becky starts feeling sick. She begins bleeding and starts seeing weird things. She passes out right there. Seeing Becky collapse, Travis and Cal rush to her side, trying to wake her up. That's when Ross shows up and gives Becky CPR, and Becky comes to. Ross tells everyone that if they want to get out of here, they need to follow him. Travis asks him, "If you know the way out, then what are you doing here?" Ross tells him that he's looking for his wife and son. After this, everyone starts following Ross. Ross brings them all to the Black Rock. Everyone's seeing it for the first time. Cal looks at the drawings on the rock and says it's probably some kind of ancient stone. Becky then asks Ross where the way out is, and Ross tells them to put their hands on this stone. It'll automatically show them the way out. Hearing this, Cal is about to touch the stone when a woman's voice calls out, "Stop! Don't touch it!" The woman is none other than Tobin's mom, Natalie. As soon as Ross tries to approach Natalie, she says, "Don't come near me. You'll kill me too." Right then, Becky has a vision where she sees a demon inside Ross. Becky starts leading Travis and Cal away from there, but Ross says, "You'll never get out of here. This stone won't let you leave." Hearing all this, Travis gets angry and attacks Ross, but Ross grabs hold of Travis. Natalie sees her chance and tries to run away, but Ross catches her and kills her. Seeing this, everyone runs away. They keep running until they reach the same building they had seen earlier. They climb up to the roof of the building and see that the road is really close from there, but there's grass in between. That's when they spot Tobin's dog, who goes into the grass and comes out straight onto the road, meaning that was the way out. Travis tries to get a closer look and falls off the roof. That's when Ross shows up and everyone starts running toward the grass to escape him. While they're running through the grass, Ross catches Cal and starts choking him. That's when Cal's eyes fall on several decomposed bodies lying there. He realizes they're trapped in a time loop, and the same events keep happening over and over again. Meanwhile, we see Travis, who had fallen off the roof into some garbage. He's now regained consciousness. He gets up and starts looking for Becky. On the other side, Becky is lying somewhere. She can hear Travis calling out, but she doesn't have the strength to move anymore. That's when Ross comes up to Becky and tries to kill her. Becky grabs a pair of scissors and stabs Ross in the eye, then runs away. Suddenly, some human-like figures from the grass pick her up and carry her to the stone. A huge pit opens up next to the stone where the stone's roots are connected deep into the earth. Inside the pit, many people are buried and writhing in agony. These are actually the souls of people who had touched the stone. The stone traps the souls of those who touch it and turns them into grass, while those who don't touch it get trapped in a time loop. After this, Becky passes out. When she opens her eyes, she sees that her baby has already been born. Becky still wasn't fully conscious. She couldn't see things clearly. When Becky suddenly comes to her senses, she realizes it wasn't Cal at all. It was Ross, and he had been feeding her her own dead baby. Seeing this, Becky screams. Hearing Becky's scream, Travis also arrives. Becky was alive but in deep shock. Travis sits next to her and starts crying. And that's when Tobin shows up. Tobin tells him that his dad killed Becky's baby and Cal too, and now they're all going to die here. While all this is happening, Ross appears and attacks Travis. He then grabs Tobin and tries to force him to touch the stone. That's when Becky gets up and gouges out Ross's other eye too. At the same time, Travis chokes Ross and kills him. Now, Travis looks at the stone and says that if they want to get out of here, he'll have to touch that stone. He runs over and touches the stone. The moment he touches it, he starts having weird visions. After this, Travis starts looking at Tobin. Travis had chosen his companion's freedom in exchange for his own soul. He gives Tobin Becky's necklace and tells him, "You need to leave here and stop Becky from coming here." In the next moment, Tobin finds himself at the church. When Tobin comes outside, he sees Becky's car parked there. The two of them were about to go inside again. Tobin stops them and tells them everything that happened, but they don't believe what he's saying. That's when Tobin gives Becky the necklace that Travis had given him. After this, they decide to take Tobin to the police station. They leave from there, and that's where this story ends. So guys, if you enjoyed our video, please make sure to give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.